fourth grade friends. Welcome back to some more writing. This is going to be our third lesson about writing. Let's get ready to jump in. Before we do, class norms are back. Don't forget these. Make sure that when we go into this, we're going to try and have a positive attitude. We're going to be respectful. We're going to keep trying, even if it's hard. And we're going to remember the word yet. So today what I want to teach you with writing is that when we're writing our informational books, we need to use specifics, not generalizations. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. We're going to start some new writing this week. We're taking the writing that we did last week and we're going to put that aside and we're going to write a new entry. Now remember, we're writing entries about things that we are experts about, or places we go, places we visit, things that we love. And one of the things that I love, some of you know this already, is that I love Chinese food. It is my favorite food in the world. So what I did is I've got a little example. This is my first couple pages on my book about Chinese food. I want you to take a listen. I'm really proud of this. Here we go. In this book, I will teach you about Chinese food. What an introduction. This is my favorite part. You eat food for an appetizer. You eat food for the main course. Then you eat food for dinner or dessert. And my last page that I've gotten so far. You eat the food with special utensils. I'm so proud of that writing. It is just perfect. No, it's terrible. It's not terrible. It's a start. But what was the main problem with that writing right there? It's that it didn't have any specifics. When I was talking about the food that you eat for an appetizer, the food that you eat for your main course, or the food that you can eat for a dessert, I didn't even say what the different foods are. I just said, you eat food. That's not fun for anybody to read. Let's try it again. I'm going to go back to my second page where I'm talking about eating food for appetizers and main courses and desserts. I'm going to zoom in on writing about an appetizer. Here we go. At Chinese restaurants, many people might order appetizers to start their meal. They might order things like spring rolls or wonton soup. Some people order one appetizer, while some people might order 2 or even 3 appetizers. Fourth grade friends. Holy smokes. So much better, right? Now, why was that better? Well, I'm still talking about appetizers in this, but I'm giving specifics. I'm saying what those appetizers are. Things like spring rolls or wonton soup. And I'm also mentioning that I'm giving the number of appetizers that somebody might order. You notice I said some people might get 1 appetizer, some people might get 2 or 3, some people might not get any. I'm using numbers and specifics so that my reader gets a really clear picture about what I'm talking about. So that is my goal for you today. You should have all gotten a new blank packet in your homework packet for this week. What I want you to do this week is you're going to write a new story, or not a new story, but a new informational book. Maybe about something different than you wrote about last week. And as you're writing this week, I want you to try 2 things. Okay? First thing is last week we learned about those who, what, when, where, why, how questions. A really good way to add detail in our writing. So as you're writing, you can ask yourself those questions before you even put down any words on your paper. The second thing I want you to work on this week is making sure that your writing is specific. You want to make sure that you can give your reader as much information as possible, because then it's going to paint a much clearer picture for your reader and they're going to be able to understand things better, and your writing is going to be so much more enjoyable for your reader to read. All right, I'll see you guys next time for your next writing or math lesson.